We can go into our own hearts and start with that and say, I am whole. I am whole. I am love. I am peace. And I am whole. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. We are on a path of learning how to become a genuine human. And the very important on that path is to forgive yourself. Then you'll be a sincere, genuine human. Forgive yourself that you're not as beautiful as you thought you were. You're not as this or as that as you wanted to be. Forgive yourself. You're not living up to anyone's standards, and you don't need to. Be who you are in yourself. Forgive yourself. Don't hold on to anything that makes you feel bad. Don't think negative thoughts about yourself. Be loving and kind to yourself. Forgive yourself. That's the first step in becoming a genuine human. A genuine human. Second is to forgive others. Everybody at some time or other has said, oh, you hurt me. What did you do that to me for? And we see it all over. This person isn't going to live with that person. This person isn't going to allow that person to live next to them. This person doesn't like that person because they believe this and not that. This person believes that and not this, and so I'm going to go shoot him. We need a lot of family therapy in the human race. And it starts with universal forgiveness. Ultimately, there's no law that you can make in any legislature that's going to heal anything. The healing comes from ourselves, from our heart, and owning up that we too have someone that we didn't like or might not like right now. If there's someone in you that you know right now in your own life that you got a mad on about. There's someone in your life that you feel has done you injustice, has been treating you like dirt, has cheated you, maybe even robbed you. Think of that person's soul. If they think they're getting away with it, forgive that person. We're not going to become a healed, whole, genuine human race or species until everybody forgives everybody and says, come on, let's just start over. We all have to forgive each other. Everybody look at the person next to you. Everybody look at the person next to you. We say, in Lakesh, I am another yourself. Look at that person and say, in Lakesh, in Lakesh, in Lakesh, I am another yourself. I am you and you are me. We're all one human. We're all the same human. We have all sorts of different names. Johnny this and Joni that. And that's why we have galactic signatures, because the galactic signature gets us out of that personal thing. I'm a blue spectral monkey. Down here's a white crystal dog, and over here is a white electric dog. There's a red electric serpent. There's a magnetic serpent. There's only 260 of us. 7 billion humans, but really only 260. Okay, we're getting down there. We want to just be one. That's a good start. Because you break those 260 down and you follow the system, you see, well, there's 5 Earth families, so there's really only 65, 52 of them. 52 of us, actually, okay? So we're getting down there. We want to become one. Everyone says, we are all one. We are all one. One said it. We are all one. We're right now, we're just in the very last throes of the third dimensional stage of ego consciousness. And there's tremendous amounts of ego happening. And everybody finally got a chance to be an ego. I got my own website. I got a spot on MySpace. I go directly from my mobile phone to YouTube, show them what I did last night. Everyone can see me eating breakfast. So Buckminster Fuller said, everyone is going to have 15 minutes to be famous. Well, they got it now. Everyone can be famous. Then what? So everybody knows what you had for breakfast and what music you listened to last night. Okay, that's the final stage. Well, everyone has to go through everything. We're involved in a cosmic evolutionary process. And in that process, we go through different phases of consciousness. And right now, we're going through the final phase of ego consciousness. Ego consciousness means that the one original being has finally absolutely atomized into 7 billion cells. Each cell has a little protective boundary. It says mine. But if you go up just a little ways and look at it, I mean, when you see the ants, you know, you can watch them. They just run, I don't know, they got a lot of energy. They run back and forth. You know, you'll see them coming up like the railing of the house or something. Just streams of them. One stream's going that way, another stream's going back. They don't bother each other every so often. You can see them, they stop and a couple little antennae twitch at each other and then they go on their way. There's a lot of ants, but you know, they're all in the same instinctual telepathic stream. They don't worry about each other. We worry about other people all the time when we shouldn't. No one else worries about anyone. None of the other, you know, dolphins don't go worrying about other dolphins. Everyone, you know, we're working toward, it's funny because we think that we're into this ego thing and we all want to be I, me, mine. At the same time, we want to be autonomous, but we're all codependent. We need this, we need that, or we need to rely on that person, or we want to say that about that person. If we're really, really autonomous, then we're actually individuated, but we're not egoic. And that's what we're striving for, genuine human. A genuine human is this. A genuine human knows how to love without being loved. A genuine human knows how to give without receiving. People give, whenever you give something, many people, they want, oh, does she know what I gave her? Or are they going to acknowledge that I gave them that? To give without receiving, to love without being loved, that means without having any expectation of that coming back. To embrace your enemy, whoever that is. You have to think about it. This person did this to me. That's my enemy. But if that person really did that to you, and feels justified in having done it, do you think what that person is doing to their soul?